I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment.
And with these teams, so much talent on offense, you can see the precision they play with.
Yeah, and it shows up in the way they move around the floor. Everyone knows exactly where they're supposed to be.
It's also in the speed in which they set up their offense. They don't waste any time getting into sets.
Good on the bucket.
Just an excellent creator on the court. The floater is one of many ways Harris can score on a defense.
Ionescu, covered by Carrington. Back to Vandersloot. Ionescu drills the three-pointer.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
Up top, Harris. Vandersloot defending. Yep, that one goes.
Soft touch around the rim. You don't want Harris to catch you out of position inside.
Up top, Vandersloot. Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. She tries for three. Vandersloot, no good. The Sun on offense. Harris, defended by Stewart. Bonner outside. To the middle. Thomas. Baseline try. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
I guess even she misses those easy opportunities once in a while.
Lainey Hamilton. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Now Harris. The shot's good. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. There's Lainey Hamilton, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Here's Harris. She has 6. Pass to Thomas. The pick by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Harris with it. Vandersloot defending. It doesn't go for her. New York in the lead.
And over the course of the last few seasons, the Connecticut Sun have been consistent winners.
They've made it past the first round in 7 consecutive seasons. What's the big key? Alyssa Thomas, of course. She's been on all of those teams.
And Connecticut has possession. Here's Thomas. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. On offense, here the Liberty. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played.
With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. Thomas outside. The pick by Jones. And that one's good, Thomas.
The special skill set Thomas wields makes her so tough to defend, and, you know, making plays is nothing new to her.
Now here's Stewart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
And we know Alyssa Thomas is an outstanding all-around offensive player, but her defense is elite as well.
I mean, normally she's all defense. She's finished second in Defensive Player of the Year voting. She's led the league in steals. Thomas, you know, you talked about her all-around game on offense, but defensively, she makes a very big impact.
Carrington with the ball, covered by Ionescu. Bonner outside.
Thomas a screen.
Bonner, no good. And it's New York's ball. Here's Ionescu. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
Now here's Mabry. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Late second-round pick in 2019, Marina Mabry sure has carved out a nice role for herself over time.
Well, she never gave up on herself despite slipping far in the draft. She continued to work on her game and has proven how multi-talented a player she is. Her story is definitely inspirational.
A popular topic in WNBA circles, player rights.
Yeah, the league has made some major strides in terms of freedom of movement, free agency, and also off-the-floor benefits.
Plus, we've seen salary increases, so it's been great to see these advances the last few years.
And the basket by Mabry.
Just dropping it in the hoop. Mabry attacking with confidence in the paint.
Castellini Hamilton.
Rebounded by the Sun. Now here's Carrington. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now Burton.
Now Carrington. Laney Hamilton covering.
Marina Mabry on the wing.
Pass to Carrington.
Yes, and a nice assist for Marina Mabry.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Laney Hamilton, that one's good.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Mabry with it. Right wing.
Pass to Carrington.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Laney Hamilton left side.
Crafty move, and it's good on the layup.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get your popcorn ready.
Back to Thomas. Inside, here's Mabry.
The rebound by Dodikish.
Boy, she made a mess of that finish.
Here's Stewart, and she converts the layup.
A shot like that is in Stewart's comfort zone. And that's just a result of her determination and really more so her confidence.
Now here's Thomas. Picked by Jones. Drains the three-pointer.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead.
Pass to Dodikish.
Sabali, guarded by Jones. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2 points.
She's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that pump fake. Come on, you got to be a little bit more disciplined.
Now here's Thomas. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Now Carrington.
Pass to Mabry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Ionescu outside. And no good trying to get that one. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Liberty up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
Quite simply, a great display of team basketball, Brian.
This is 5 players working as a unit. Just beautiful team basketball on display.
The Sun trailing. To the paint. And Dorfall gets the bucket.
Tremendous vision from Mitchell to spot the wide open teammate. That kind of unselfishness is contagious.
Pass to Burke.
Dodi Kish.
And the three off target. Now here's Mitchell. Defense is right there. And that misses. That would have put them up. And it's New York's ball. Here's Thornton. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, you got to be more physical than that if you want to stop Kayla Thornton, at least. She's used to having to fight through tough defense.
Outside Mabry. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Here's Dodi Kish.
Mabry covering.
Dodi Kish can't hit.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Mabry. Pass to Burton. Mitchell to the inside. Here's Endorfall. Mitchell outside. Another shot.
The rebound by Burke.
We're now around 2 minutes into this second quarter, and the shot is good.
Timeout called the Sun. And as you watch the continued development of the WNBA, it feels like length matters a lot these days.
Well, you're seeing teams putting a major emphasis on getting longer players. It really helps you on the defensive end.
Oh, yeah. With how skilled players are these days and the amount of threes teams take, length can certainly neutralize that.
Now here's Bonner. This one for three. That's a no-go, and she's still looking for her first bucket after 2 shots. Stewart with the ball. Now Mitchell defending. Thornton outside. Pass to Jones. Vandersloot. Over to the left wing. Burke. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
The floater, and Mabry with the lay-in.
With her shooting touch, Marina Mabry a scoring threat from anywhere on the floor.
Here's Thornton. Outside for Stewart. Thornton launches a three, and again, it's New York with a three.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there, a big gap in the D.
Here's Harris. The rebound by the Liberty. Outside Stewart. Brianna Stewart draws the double. Pass to Thornton. Stewart, she's covered by Mitchell. And here's Burke. Now here's Vandersloot. Trying her luck from deep. Still looking for her first make after that miss. 0 for 2. Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely. Here's Mitchell. And the three ball is good.
And when Mitchell's threes are falling, she's nearly unguardable. There's just so much you have to account for.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well done to finish that one off.
Harris with it. 6 points for her. And Jones pulls it down. Thornton outside. Outside Stewart. Pass to Vandersloot. Kicks it out to Jones. And she's good on the three ball.
Credit both Jones and her teammate for setting her up. Once she catches the rock, it's gone quick.
And here's Mabry in the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6. Now here is Thornton. Mabry covering. Back to Stewart. The shot misses. Good D by DeWanna Bonner.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
And that one's good, Stewart.
The incredible focus Stewart has. Even when the D gets physical, she stays with the play.
Marina Mabry on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebound, New York.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Harris. She's got 6. Pass to Mitchell. Expanding her range. Stewart grabs the miss. And so it's New York with it. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And it's rejected. And she's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Harris. Bonner outside. Thomas a screen. Takes the 3, and it's DeWanna Bonner with the 3.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Ionescu left side. Out to the left wing. Stewart inside. Thomas on her. And that one's good, Stewart. And here's Connecticut. 11-point game. Here's Harris. Count that bucket. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jones outside. Pass to Ionescu. The Sun pull it in. Now Bonner. She's got 5. Takes the 3. That shot off. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Liberty leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And the second half about to start in just a few moments. And, you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, she created a lot of good shots for herself in the first couple of quarters, and she knows when to pass up on the tough ones. Good shot selection.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for her, and that's a stat that really tells you how efficient a player has been.
And Harris gets it to go.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
New York in the lead. Here's Vandersloot, and she uses the glass on the layup. Here's Harris. Pass to Bonner. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That's her first foul. And so it's New York with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Ionescu gets the bucket.
What a terrific night for Sabrina Ionescu, showing off her abilities as a natural-born scorer.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Ionescu gets the bucket.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Pass to Carrington.
Now Harris. Jones. And here's Thomas. Defended by Stewart.
And Thomas gets it to go.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Jones inside. Guarded by Jones. Soft touch off the glass.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate. Go inside and take charge of the paint.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Pass to Harris. Back to Thomas. She can't get that one. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. There's Lainey Hamilton. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Pass to Bonner. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That'll be her second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Here's Harris. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound. On offense, here the Liberty. They lead by 11.
Lainey Hamilton can't hit.
Bonner with it.
Lainey Hamilton covering. Stolen by Lainey Hamilton.
And stolen by DeWanna Bonner. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now here's Harris. 10 points for her. Drops in the tray.
Well, guards like Harris need to be able to stretch the floor. And there, she does.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for the three-point play. Going to the line for one.
You know, we try to not play favorites, but the truth is we're all fans here. So, guys, who is your favorite player to watch?
This is easy. I got to go with Sabrina Ionescu, who's also from my hometown of Walnut Creek. She plays so unselfish, but also has an amazing three-point shot, so she can score in bunches.
Hey, I'm a big Kelsey Plum fan. You know, I love players who can shoot, and Kelsey certainly can do that. But she also has other parts of her game that are very good. And, of course, I mean, lefties, they just make everything look better.
And Harris gets it to go.
What a run for Harris. She plays with so much tenacity out there, and her scoring is a big beneficiary of that.
Vandersloot, and she lays it straight in.
Found the soft spot in the D right there.
Now here's Harris. She's covered closely. Bonner outside. Pass to Thomas. Jones. Guarded by Jones. Down low. Clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Tries again. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Here's Stewart. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw. She's getting her first free throw attempt of the game here. So both teams making some changes here.
one of the game's best players. Stewart is the type of player you build your franchise around.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 8.
Pass to Carrington.
Thomas outside.
Here's Mabry.
Thomas defended by Stewart.
And it's Carrington missing.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible. A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Mabry. Pass to Carrington. Yes, and a nice assist from Marina Mabry.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Back to Ionescu.
From past the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Thomas with the ball.
Picked up by Stewart. Pass to Carrington.
That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Dodikish.
Misses and close.
And 2023 featured the closest MVP vote ever, with Alyssa Thomas finishing second.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, Thomas actually got the most first place votes, but finished just behind Brianna Stewart, just ahead of Asia Wilson. Thomas averaging 16, 10, and 8. All defense, too. About as good of an all-around year as we've seen.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 20. The second chance effort over Carrington. Shot is good by Ionescu.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Outside Mabry. Pass to Carrington.
Mabry. Good on the three-point shot.
A player who knows their role. If a teammate sets up Mabry, she's got the green light to fire.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton.
And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Mabry.
11 points in the game. On her right side. Pass to Mabry. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, you never want to foul a jump shooter. Marina Mabry, certainly a jump shooter. So don't foul her.
He's perfect from the line this time. On offense, here the Liberty. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Jones.
You see the touch Jones has on these floaters. She's not afraid to get tricky with it.
Bonner can't hit. Vandersloot outside. Nice move. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Liberty up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth.
Mabry with it.
Floats one up. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Outside Stewart. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Now here's Harris.
Vandersloot defending. And here's Harris. It's deflected. Vandersloot outside. Here's Stewart. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Back to Mabry. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen. Shoots. The rebound by Burke. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been. She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
Pass to Nelson Adota. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Thornton with it. Picked up by Mabry. And here is Vandersloot. No good from outside. Mabry with it. Sabali's there. Tipped away. Here's Jones. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to go on Kayla Thornton.
Love the physical play from Jones, going up hard inside.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. To the wing, right side. Pass to Sabali. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Wow, I mean, did she ever sell that pump fake well? Worked to absolute perfection.
Now here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Harris for the basket. Her 8 for 13 from the floor.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Here's Vandersloot, and it's good for 2.
Tough 2 from Vandersloot. The one mixing it up down low.
Now here's Harris. Not a lot of room. Yep, count it.
That is way too easy. The defenders are sort of looking at each other like, who is guarding her?
Pass to Stewart. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Lainey Hamilton can't hit.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
From outside, off the mark.
She shouldn't miss those, but, it happens to the best of them.
Pass to Stewart. And the layup is good.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
Now here's Harris. Vandersloot defending. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Sabali down low. Working on Jones. Back to Sabali. Shot clock at 6. Here's Stewart. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
With the defender draped all over her. Stewart's physical toughness just on full display.
Now here's Harris. Pass to Carrington. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Sabali. On offense, here the Liberty. Now Vandersloot. Stewart. That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And the Sun call time here.
Pass to Harris.
Carrington.
To the middle. Thomas. Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. And that one good.
Once you let Vandersloot get to the rim, the damage is already done. She's too skilled around the basket.
Here's Harris.
Pass to Carrington.
Shot clock at 5. Thomas. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Vandersloot right side. Stewart
Covered by Carrington.
Stewart can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Pass to Thomas.
Carrington.
From downtown. Rebound New York. Ionescu up top. She's covered by Thomas.
Offensive board.
Ionescu has it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Because of Ionescu's fearless finishing ability, she simply is not intimidated by contested shots.
Thomas outside. The pick by Jones. To the inside. Pass to Harris. Let's go with a 3.
Amy Hamilton with the rebound.
Outside Stewart. Inside. Out to Vandersloot. Now Ionescu. Drills it from outside.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now here's Thomas. Carrington with the screen. Here's Harris. And nothing is falling right now for them. Here's Vandersloot. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, we're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Harris. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a potent offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that's a wrap, everyone.